Welcome, y'all. In today's video, we are diving into what the path of QiGong actually is. Because I'm sure many of you connected with slow, graceful movements and these kinds of things. It's like a nice, soft workout, but that's only a very small piece of what QiGong is. So the word, let's start there. Qi, life force energy. Gong, the skill or the cultivation over time. Okay? So Qigong is about studying energy patterns and relationships. The three things that we utilize is our body, our breath, and our mind to connect to our soul. So for me, in my approach to Qigong, all of these tools that we have at our disposal to wake up our soul, to transform our consciousness, to heal trauma, to connect to our heart, to our soul, to life in a deeper way. That's what Qigong is. It's connecting to life in a deeper way. Developing our sensitivity to listen to the song of our soul and listen to the songs of nature and the elements all around us. And that naturally allows us to have better relationships in our home and in our business. So the path of Qigong, let's break it down this way. There's the triad of awareness. I want you to really remember here today, okay? This triad, number one, the awareness of myself and my patterns and my habits, and just really, with honesty and compassion, this is what I'm feeling. I'm taking responsibility for my energy, for my words, for my actions, because the external world is a mirror of our energy, right? So Qigong is like the original somatic therapy, right? To cleanse the mind and ground into the body, right? So that's number one, is the self. Now, the other awareness is the other. How aware am I of you and of your needs, wants, desires, your patterns? How aware am I of your eyes right now? And so if we do this even together for a moment, just taking a hand to our heart, right? We call these the somatic tools of Qigong. Hand to the heart, hand to the belly. And as we take 3-5 deep breaths, noticing how we're feeling internally, the sensations, if there's pain, if there's tension, if there's relaxation, right? Now, once I'm centered, once my nervous system is calmed down, now I can tend to you. I can be fully present here with you. All of my energy is right here, right now. I'm in my body. I'm not in my head. Okay? So Qigong is not a theory. Qigong is a way of being. We are cultivating energy with life, cultivating energy with ourself first and foremost, in that relationship with our sacred heart. How do we talk to ourselves in our own mind? Right? And then from there, we extend that out into the other. How do I talk about my mom, dad in my own head, or my wife, my kids, right? Whatever it is. What's that inner relationship that you have with the people around you? Because how you approach each person, the energy you bring to each person will get mirrored back to you, right? So each one of us, we have different roles and different hats that we wear. When we practice energy cultivation through the breath, through the body, through the movement, through the sound, through the touch, we're able to recenter, reground, take responsibility for ourselves, take responsibility for our life. And then something magic can happen. And the energy that we're bringing to our relationships are now changing, so our relationships are changing. So each one of you is like the sun. And that life force energy, you can build it or you can squander it, right? You can be nourished by it, you can cultivate it, or you can waste it, okay? And what a lot of us do in today's modern culture, we just kind of waste our chi, right? On too much of this, too much of that. And we forget to find that sacred time with our body and our breath. QiGong, energy cultivation, body, breath, mind. And when we are present, inhaling, focusing on one movement, I am present here now. Whether I'm happy or sad, I am here. And so whatever you are feeling here, I welcome it. So we're welcoming, this is the path of the soul. And there are many paths to the soul, many wisdom traditions, and this energy cultivation is ancient, right? And it comes from the indigenous peoples in ancient China, right? And some of you may know of Shaolin Kung Fu, these harder styles of Qigong cultivation, right, to transform our body, right? And as we transform our body, naturally we transform our mind. The word Qigong to me is connected to our body. Like, this is the big idea. Our body is a vehicle for enlightenment. And Qigong is the method that we can use to become enlightened. And not enlightened like all your problems are solved and you're just in bliss all the time. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about you are a guardian of presence, of being. You can handle everything that life comes at you and be that calm in the storm. And learn how to forgive, and learn how to have compassion for our traumas and the traumas of our parents and the traumas of our society. Because all of the symptoms of society, right, the neuroticism, the overwhelm, the addiction to screens and food, right, that all comes back to mirror something lacking on the inside, something lacking here, deep within the heart and the soul, because we are spiritually not malnourished. We are physically malnourished. And where, I ask you, do you receive nourishment for your soul? Where do you receive nourishment for your body? And so our culture deifies the mind, deifies the brain. And we have forgotten about the body. Sometimes I call it our soft animal body, right? And that ability to slow down and have kindness and compassion for this soft animal body. And develop an intimate relationship with our heart, our body. We are not just a mind. And you may have heard the term, your body is the subconscious mind. And what that means is all of the patterns, cellular memory, right, is inside of your body and inside of your being, which is why for those of you who are, are sensitive, sometimes it's hard to be here in your body, right? Because there's kind of craziness going on. And that's something that Qigong helps us develop, that safety within the body, so that our heart and that our soul can flower. And then we know how to give to life, give to our friends, our family, our loved ones, give to the earth. So we come back to this triad, the self, the other, and the environment, right? The cosmos, okay? Right, we got the heaven and the earth, and we're right in between. Am I aware of heaven above and earth below? I'm aware of my heart and my feelings and my struggles, and my pain and my difficulties. Am I attuned to these things? And only then, once we are attuned here, our body vessel is awake and alive. Now we can be present for another human, or an animal, or a tree, and we can feel the transmission of energy, the patterns of energy that are coming through life itself, through the environment itself. Because these trees, they don't talk to me in human language. They speak to me in another language. And same with the birds and the deers and my little baby boy. He doesn't speak in language. He speaks through his body, through his mannerisms, through his grunts, right? Just like animals. And so there is an aspect of this path, understanding that we are both animal and divine. Right? We have this innate intelligence and these instincts within our being that are very, very primal, and sometimes we forget to honor this soft animal body, this primal nature, this innate intelligence that is also here in our soul, in our heart, until we remember. And so we have this innate intelligence, and there's also this divine intelligence. This divine intelligence, God's energy that pours through the trees, the rocks, the rivers, the sky, and the rain. So this path is one of learning how to breathe once again, learning how to move once again, remembering our essence. Sometimes I use this word essence. What is the essence of your soul? How do you unlock that? QiGong is a method to unlock the keys to your soul, the keys to the universe, and to heal, to grow. QiGong is about relationship with self, life, community, relationship inside to our organs, right? We open up that curiosity, that childlike wonder, instead of judging and creating separation, judging people for their what they wear, their political beliefs, or whatever it may be. All right, so how can I put all that down and be present with this energy, this person, the energy of this lovely human right here? And then from there, how can I expand that out into the environment? Can I be present to the sunshine, the sunset, and the shade, and the wind? Can I be present to that and actually be nourished by the elements? You can, by slowing down, by learning how to master your breath, your movement. And through that, you master your mind. Your mind and your body are connected, they are one. And the ancients, they use the word Shen, means translates as spirit, but also translates directly as heart-mind. Shen is the heart-mind. So we learn these somatic skills to calm our nervous system, to clear the stress chemicals. Now our soul has a place to rest. Our mind has a place to rest. And there's not so much fear anymore. And then when life comes up, and we get stressed or frustrated, angered, before reacting into going a million miles an hour, overthinking, overanalyzing, or ruminating over and over about, worrying about what so-and-so said, then we come back to the center, we reclaim our power. I'm gonna sit right here and breathe for even a couple minutes. I'm gonna move for a few minutes, unite my body, my breath, and my mind to reclaim my energy that I am giving away to all these things, worries, stresses, people, right? It's like the Wild West out there. It's a little crazy, And so how do we take our power back, right? We get to unplug from the screens. So this is my recommendation for you, okay? On this channel, there's lots of QiGong. Pick one. Have some fun. And set aside specific time during your week, right, where you practice for 15 minutes. Okay, it could be morning, evening, after you get off work, whatever it may be, but just dedicate to that 15 minutes. A little bit every day goes a long way. And you have to regain your center. And then also, make sure you create time to unplug from the screens, right? And hey, I like YouTube too. I learn all sorts of really cool things. But then, after whatever, 30 minutes, 60 minutes, okay, done. Let me go out and connect. Let me be off grid, right? And present with yourself, your family, whatever it may be, but connect to life, right? Notice specifically, as you take your energy back, right? Reclaim your energy from leaking, right? Your attention to other people and other things. You're going to start to notice and feel there's more of you available to life. There's more here, more presence, more possibility. So that's my rant about the path of Qigong, right? The study of energy, patterns, and relationships, inside, outside, a way of life, a way of being, a method to connect to your soul, and then to empower others naturally through your presence. Let me know how you're feeling in the chat box. I'm curious. How did this land with you? What is Qigong to you? We'll talk soon. Bless.